Welcome in, everyone, to our Cracked Racquets 2020 French Open Award Show. Now, so much dramatic action, so many incredible storylines have unfolded over the past 2 weeks in Paris. To help make sense of it all, Cracked Racquets' Jamie McDonald is going to join me in giving out some awards. And with that in mind, let's give out some awards. Okay, our next award gets a little bit funky, but wait until you hear the case for it and it will start to make sense. Jamie, the 2015 U.S. Open Award for Most Chaotic Major goes to this 2020 French Open. Explain that to our listeners.
Yeah, I mean, it was just chaotic, right? Especially on the women's side. I feel like that's where it's most evident. Remember, in that 2015 U.S. Open, we saw a final that featured Vinci and Panetta. And it was like, well, that's weird. And it was sort of similar in this Roland Garros, right? You look at the semifinalists and you're like, that's weird. Who we got? Right? Saying you back it up to the quarters. You're like, Podoroska, Swiatek, look at all these unseeded players. And you're like, Kvitova on clay again? Really? So it's just kind of one of those where you're like, I guess that's happening. It's sort of in the realm of that 2017 Australian Open final, too, where you're like, Venus and Serena in the women's final in 2017. That's interesting. It's just sort of like all right, here we are.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. We've said it throughout the 2 weeks. The 19 upsets we saw through the first two rounds, the most of any major since that switched to the 32 seed format. We talk about the parity all the time. This award epitomizes that fact. This is what we're going to expect, not only I think at women's majors, but at the men's majors as well over these next 5 years as we try to figure out which of these players emerge to the top, because there are so many talented players both on the men's and women's side. You look at the women's side, Barty, Ostapenko, Osaka, Andreescu, now obviously Swiatek and Kenin joined that list as well. They've all won Grand Slams, and they all have the games where they can win many more over the coming years. And of course, there are so many other young talented players looking to break through. This is a sneak peek of what's to come. And then of course we saw on the men's side at the US Open, when there was no Djokovic, no Nadal left at the quarterfinal round, we saw the chaos that led to. So I like this award because I think it's a great way of indicating this is a sneak peek of things to come, Jamie.
Yeah, I think so. And look, you have to ask the question, okay, how much of this is due to COVID-19, players not playing, players taking an extended break here? And I think that's fair, but I also think you're totally right. We're going to see more and more of this in the coming years with the ever-growing list of young talent. It's inevitable that these sort of chaotic, fun Grand Slams are going to be the norm. So really looking forward to it. But yeah, let's hope that the 2020 French Open is a preview of what's to come.
To see the other awards Jamie McDonald and I gave out, just be sure to click that link on your screen. Also, to ensure that you don't miss any of our Cracked Racquets content, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. Of course, subscribe to our podcast as well, which you can find on our website, crackedracquets.com. But with that in mind, we hope you all enjoyed this 2020 French Open.